There's an unspoken rule in life. Never underestimate the quiet ones. They hear everything, remember everything, and strike only when the time is right. Ethan Cole was one of those quiet ones. A 27-year-old mechanic from Kansas City, a man who lived simply, worked honestly, and trusted far too easily. He was the kind of friend everyone loved to have. Loyal, humble, always the first to help. But that loyalty, it ended up costing him everything. For years, Ethan had worked at a small auto shop owned by his best friend, Mark. They grew up together, like brothers. Ethan handled the tough jobs, the late-night repairs, the loyal customers. Mark handled the paperwork, the money, and the secrets. One night, everything changed. It was past midnight when Ethan got a call from a bank investigator. Someone had been laundering money through the auto shop. Illegal cash disguised as business income. And every single transaction was under Ethan's name. He froze. His hands shook. How could this be? The next morning, cops showed up at the shop. Mark wasn't there. The computers were wiped. The security footage was gone. And Ethan quickly realized the truth. Mark, the man he trusted, had set him up from the very beginning. Ethan was left with nothing. His reputation destroyed. His bank accounts frozen. His future shattered. But instead of breaking down, something inside him hardened. Revenge wasn't a plan, it was a promise. Ethan spent months quietly gathering information. He talked to old customers, tracked fake invoices, traced deleted emails, and slowly uncovered the full picture. Mark wasn't just stealing. He was running an entire underground operation. Fake parts, stolen cars, illegal cash flow. And Ethan had been the perfect scapegoat. But the quiet ones, they always strike when the world least expects it. Ethan created a digital trail, one that mapped every illegal activity Mark committed. He used the one thing that never lies: data. Then he waited. On the night Mark hosted a flashy grand reopening of a second auto shop, one built on stolen money, Ethan walked into the event wearing a simple black jacket. Calm, collected. He approached Mark with a smile. "Miss me?" Ethan asked. Mark's face lost its color. He knew Ethan wasn't there for a friendly reunion. But before Mark could speak, the sound of approaching sirens filled the air. Police cars surrounded the building. Two detectives walked straight toward Ethan. "Mr. Cole," one of them said, "your information was invaluable. We got everything." Mark tried to run, but there was nowhere to go. Officers tackled him to the floor, handcuffed his wrists, and read him his rights as hundreds of guests watched in shock. Ethan stood still, eyes cold, watching the man who betrayed him finally face justice. Mark shouted, "You can't do this. Ethan, please!" But Ethan simply replied, "You did this to yourself." As Mark was taken away, a detective placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder. "You're free now," she said. "This case is closed." For the first time in months, Ethan breathed freely. The weight was gone. His name was clean, and justice, real justice, was served. Ethan didn't destroy Mark with violence. He didn't fight fire with fire. He fought with patience, intelligence, and truth. Because the strongest revenge is letting someone bury themselves with their own lies. And that night, under the bright police lights, Ethan walked away, not as a victim, not as the quiet mechanic everyone underestimated, but as a man who proved that sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one who refuses to stay silent anymore.